So we've got more to cut, but I want to bang some of these out and make some room before we cut more. You go through and cut all these, it should pop right out. Now let's see what it does. Boy, this one put up a fight. Okay, so now I've got the boring task of going through here and getting the plastic off. I actually don't mind it because I was on my feet all day doing these, so it's good to sit down. Wasn't literally doing it all day, but on and off. Got a patio heater over there that I'm trying to sell on Marketplace. Earlier in the day, some lady named Fran says, "Oh yeah, I want it. I'll come get it at 5:30. Okay. In the meantime, I have several other people asking about it, and I'm like, well, hold on. I think I have it sold. I'll let you know. So 5:30 rolls around, which was the time old Fran specified. 5:50. Finally contacted her and said, "Hey, you coming to get it or not?" She goes, "Yeah, I can't make it tonight." People are so rude. Like, just so disrespectful of other people's time. So she said I could get it tomorrow. Then I didn't respond. Then she said, sent me another message that said, you know, you could go ahead and sell it to someone else if you don't want to wait until tomorrow. And I said, yeah, I'll definitely be selling it to someone else. I'd rather sit on it for a month than sell it to that lady now. I don't know what's wrong with people. Like, how hard is it to keep your word about something? I don't get it. Marketplace is, I mean, it's nice. Nice to have a place to sell stuff. You don't have to worry about the nonsense of eBay. Shipping and all that crap. But the more stuff you sell on Marketplace, the more you find out how many doofus people there are. Getting quite a big bucket of copper here. I'll show you here in a minute. There's a lot more to do yet. I don't know what kind of weight we have, but it's pretty good. Nothing record breaking or anything, but for a bunch of small motors. A lot of these motors were from AC units, which you saw me take apart in the summer. You may have seen me. Fans, the smaller ones are from fans and probably dehumidifiers. And I only saved the copper ones. I found one aluminum one, which I must have just not checked that one. But all these other ones I checked to make sure that they were copper. So I plan on melting this. This is all number 2 copper. Yeah, so, you know, when you save these motors, especially motors from fans, those aren't very big. So it seems kind of crazy to be saving them, but if you save a whole bunch of them and do them all at the same time, then it's a significant amount. Now, I won't show you this part of it. This is boring. It's boring for even me. just got done shoveling the snow. I have a snowblower right here, but this snow was so heavy and wet that my snowblower was bogging down immediately. So I had to shovel it all. Of course, I left my truck outside because I had 2 different people yesterday tell me they wanted to buy this, and then they both no-showed. Facebook Marketplace, what a place, man. Anyway, I don't have my coat on. I've got everything, my hat, my gloves, everything off because I'm sweating bullets. But I'll have it on here in just a few minutes. Anyway, Winter Wonderland here in Wisconsin. And you can see all of these I still need to get the copper out of, as well as these. And my tote of copper is right here, and it is not light. Oh, yeah. Forgot to go through and trim all this. If I don't do that, this thing's not coming off. This one's a mess. Jeez. What the heck happened here? Look at these wide pieces coming off of this motor here. Spaced really far apart. This one was really crusty, but it's coming out really easy for some reason. Get a lot of copper out of this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a beauty. Wow. Okay. Okay, what is this, day 4 that I'm working on this? This is what I have left. These are just the guts. So we're getting close. And this has to end tonight, baby. Can't take it anymore. right, I'm glad I didn't get too far into this one because it is aluminum. Yep. I've got 4 of them like that. They might all be like that. Yep. 5 of them actually. Well, cat-like reflexes. Good thing I have my shop slippers on. Shit flying everywhere. Okay, that's a bummer. That's 5 of these that are aluminum. They were so big and heavy, I just assumed they were copper, I think. So, turn those in for electric motors. This one's kind of jacked up. This one's copper, but I'm not going to get a lot out of it. Wow, some of these are nasty. Got this from a guy who works on motorcycles, and they're greasy. Tell you what, I'm going to just throw these in with the motors too. No sense getting grease all over everything. This one's old. Put some notches in this. Man, these feel really light. I might have just wasted my time. That's got to be aluminum. I thought I checked it already. Frickin' aluminum. All that for nothing. Check this one. This one feels... That one's copper for sure. And now this one. I got to do this one different. It's going to take me forever because these pieces overlap and I don't want to cut this because the other one I did has this really long piece of aluminum, this constant sheet that was about, I don't know, 20 feet long. So I want to get another one of those. Oh, that's fun. Jeez. Sometimes you do little taps, and then sometimes you do taps when you're super pissed, and then that ends up netting better results. And sometimes injuries, so you got to take that into consideration as well. Of course, you're not thinking clearly when you're doing that. Curious to know how much copper's in that big transformer. So we had that big piece, and then that. 4.3 pounds. And I had 2 of those, so that's not bad. Let's find out how much copper dust. There's some random pieces of copper in here. Weigh this container and tear it out. Well, 1/3 of a pound. Anyway, we'll melt that up. Okay, this bucket is heavy. This is all the copper. So we're gonna weigh it up. $63.3 pounds plus the dust. It's pretty much 63.5. Let's weigh the prepared steel. 2 buckets. Here's the first one. 56 pounds. And 59.9. And there are some other transformers that came apart in pieces, so that's not part of this weight. Forgot to add this copper to it. All stuff that I'm not melting. Now with the plastic, we'll call it another 3 pounds. Okay, I've got a lot of cleaning up to do. Get some of this stuff out of here so I can get my truck in. That is the copper project. That was my electric motors table. Definitely worth it. What is that? Probably 200 bucks if you were to take it in. Yeah, it was fun. It was worth it. So I appreciate you guys watching and hanging with me the whole time. Whew, it's getting hot in here. So we'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Appreciate it. You dumb ass. That's how you break it right there, by being a dumb ass. Let's see if this one's any sharper. I think that one had to go anyway. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the heck? I tightened it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Slippers on. It's just a given that everything's gonna fall on the floor here.
My fellow Americans,